Hello folks, welcome to episode 3 of our 15th season here at RFC Liege, and you remember how in the last couple of seasons we have had major injuries to key players. It's happened again. Yeah, that's right, it has happened again, and this time it's another one of our youngsters who is out for the rest of the season. Chris Van Herk, our talisman striker. He's not having a great year in front of goal, but still he is out for the season, and that puts us a little bit light up top. In terms of form, we are continuing to have issues in front of goal. Actually creating chances and scoring chances is the big issue. At the other end, it's not too bad. We're not getting smashed. We're just not creating enough, really. So after the game against STVV, we then played Mouscron away in the league, and this was a bit of an embarrassing one. I did change it around a little bit, but we really didn't create much in this game and lost it 1-0. And at that point, I thought, yeah, we've got issues. We have got some issues. We followed that up with a very tough away game against Standard Liège. They won 2-0, deserved it. We didn't create enough. Then we got a nice draw against Zultvardia, and we scored early on. Wapatalei get himself a goal. He's been a shining light this season in what was a good performance, but again, just not creating enough. We're not scoring enough goals in games, and if you're just scoring one goal in a game, it means that the opposition, that if you make one mistake in the game which leads to a goal, you're not going to win it. So we need to start scoring a few more goals. That's an obvious thing to say. We then played Ghent. I was a little frustrated here. We played reasonably well. We were 1-1 after 72 minutes when Coleman equalised, and then they scored late on. Masec got himself injured here, and he's out for a month, so that's not great. But the important result, and this was a great performance, was a 2-1 victory away against Charleroi. So Nana got the goal, and they had an own goal right at the death that gave us the victory. And today we're coming back for the game against Antwerp, who were doing terribly, absolutely terribly in the league. So hopefully we can follow up that 2-1 victory with another win. Squad looks like this. As you can see, we've got a few players out injured. Giastathis, Masec and Van Herk are out. We've promoted Hannese, who is a young midfielder from the youth team. You can see he's a reasonable player. We need to give him some time, and obviously because we've got issues up top, we've also promoted Patrick Lecoq for being a striker, and a pretty good striker. Pacey, pressing forward is what he's billed at, but I think he's got a little bit more to him than that. Physical attributes very, very good, and he could certainly work well, hopefully can work well if we can start to create some chances and actually get people on the end of the chances, which has been the issue. Ricardo Jolly, Mr. Jolly, has been abysmal. Yeah, he has scored a goal, but 6.58. He's not getting many chances, but my God, we need a little bit more from him. But anyway, we're going to get into that game against Antwerp. We're going to see whether we can pick up another victory. So the team that we are going to be going with, we have Mr. Jolly leading the line with Gerard Van Dam and Nana as the attacking three midfielders, Jacquot and Carré as the more defensive of the midfielders, with Picard, Wapatalei, Jans and Mayenga across the back line. Jans is just back from injury. We were playing the helicopter in there, and Gofan is in goal, but whether that's the right move or not, I'm not sure. I think Fernandez has been out injured as well, but he may well get back into it. Lefage, left back, not done particularly well. Saidi, maybe we should be playing him a bit more. And Coleman's been quite good as well, but the problem is the best player on the park most days is Nana, so it's hard to get him into the team. Right then, wish us luck. I think we're going to need it, but this is a game that we could and should be getting something out of. Right, here we go. We're going to start on a balanced approach. We're going to demand more right from the off, and we'll see if we can start to create some opportunities. Well, looks like a first opportunity to them. Ball is being cleared out to Cost. No, that's him. To Voisin. Looks like they might be getting into it. They're struggling to create the chance, but they're working it again. They've used the width nicely. And Picard has gone in. Oh, what a twerp. That was definitely a foul. He's gone to the VAR, but he went in 2-footed. There is no way that isn't a penalty. Oh, dear me. That's the last thing we needed, really. Dear me, Picard, you're supposed to be my good left back. The defensive one, the one who can tackle. No penalty. Okay. I never thought it was. Never. Very little going on at the start here. I'm gonna try and push this a little bit more, shoot on sight, and we'll attack with a little bit more width. Chance potentially. No. Puts it in. Ball is cleared, but there is nobody there. Where was my defence? Van Brie, he's running through. Mayenga with a cracking challenge. Now that looked a good challenge. He's going to have another look again. That didn't look like a penalty, so that probably will be a penalty. We have created nothing, have we? I don't think that's a penalty. I really don't think that's a penalty. Yeah, that's the right decision. Good tackle that was from Mayenga. Not like the other one, which looked a little bit dodgy. Well, first half is over. We didn't see a highlight for us, but we have had a few shots, which is nice. I'm going to go on to positive. What can we do here? Shall we run at them? See if they can deal with that. We'll put the pass into space back on again for the second half. We need something. I'm tempted to go 2 up top, but it never seems to work very well. But Mr. Jolly's doing 0. Well, another highlight for them. Ball in. Oh, wow. Pinging around in the box there, but we've managed to clear it and was offside anyway. Well, we've seen absolutely 0 here from the boys. That's great. Van Dam, do we go with this? Is this a mistake? Lecoq actually playing in his role as a pressing forward on support. Now we'll stick with that and see what happens. I mean, Lecoq is he's not a great player, but Van Dam's not really done much. Well, is there a chance here? Nana chips it in. And it's again, it looks like we're going to be done on the break. Cost. Well, that's wide. I mean, they've been really quite poor at making the most of those chances because they've had a few of them. Well, Nana's done very little. We are going to bring on Coleman. I mean, Nana does have a 7.1 rating here. We don't have much more. Do we take off Carey and bring on Saidi as the playmaker? Maybe. Do we play him a little bit wider? As a Metzala, maybe. A bit more on that left side. He's got injured. Crap. Right then, how do we work this? Well, he's playing as a Metzala, so he's going to be playing on the left side. We'll take that down a little bit. Move that in like that. And that... Is that going to work? I mean, Lecoq is not. That's not his role. Black Jolly, can you play there, sir? I think you're just a one-trick pony, aren't you? But you are quite fast. I think you have the ability to play there more than Lecoq, who's... Yeah, he doesn't have the crossing ability. Oh, that's disappointing. I shouldn't have made that last substitution, so I wasn't an idiot. But it's a chance here. Ignore that. I think we are probably, if we can get a draw out of this, that will be very, very nice. Gofan holds on to it, but it's Jolly. But yeah, he just looks like a lumbering idiot, doesn't he? They're coming at us again. Ball in. That's just gone wide, Van Brie. We'll go back to cautious now. Oh, I can't do anything about that. I can't play Jolly in a more familiar position, so we need someone on that left side. Looks like there's nobody there. And that's what a finish that is from Gershev. I mean, we're looking knackered, but what can you do? You get a player sent off, you're not playing particularly well, and that happens. But yeah, as soon as he's gone off, it's been dreadful, really. We've just not done anything. Mayanga here. He'll lose the ball. We've not even seen a highlight for us. And they're just picking us apart now. And thankfully, they are quite woeful in front of goal. Otherwise, it could be a very different scoreline. Right, there is it. Well, Coleman does manage to nick the ball off him, but yeah, not good enough. Just want to see, I want to see a bit of desire from somebody. Oh, it's nicely done. It's out. It's a Jolly. Is that the man I want to have it? Not really. Not really. Ah, dear. There's a little bit of hope there. I thought he might be running away, but there's nobody on this who's remotely fast, I don't think. So it doesn't matter if we get the ball because there's no one to actually run. Yeah, they'll play it wide, and then, looks like it might be two here, the way this highlight's shaping up. Oh, it's a beautiful goal. Two absolute crackers. I mean, we've not been beaten by our own mistakes. That where we have made mistakes, we haven't actually conceded. It's two cracking goals were the ones that did it for us. But yeah, 2-0 loss. It's the sending off, they had that glorious chance there, which they didn't score from that. It looks like in the second half they just took off. Really, it was quite close in the first half. Yeah, we just 89th and 95th minute. Ouch. Okay, well, what do you make of that? We'll shout at them, so we're not happy with them. But yeah, that has put us into the relegation zone, and we have lost Gerard for 3 to 6 weeks. So that's not ideal. We don't really have anyone else who can play on that left side, which is not great. Lafarge, the only player really who can play on that side. So we are down to the bare bones now with these injuries. It is really affecting us, and the fact we'd only just played like 2 or 3 days ago didn't really help. A lot of people looking fairly knackered. Right, well, that's a bit of a disappointing one. We are sitting in 17th now, and yeah, don't look very clever at the minute. We have got January coming up soon, so maybe we'll make some changes then, but we'll come back perhaps for the Dines game, who are away 18th. That's probably going to be an important one. I'll see you there. I'm going to have to put my thinking cap on and try and sort this out, because it just is not going the way I want it to. Yeah, no idea at all at the minute, but maybe we sell Nana. He's on, but I think he's got a release clause that means that we can only get like 2 million for him. We need something. We need a spark from somewhere, but I'm not seeing it at the minute. Anyway, folks, if you have enjoyed this, hit that like button. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you would be doing in this situation, and I will see you for the next one. Goodbye.